Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Harley, and today we are continuing where we left off on Crusader Kings 3. Now, guys, last time we had taken this part of basically Sparta, Lower Greece. So we now have Lacanino. Yes, English not very good. So we have taken that. We do have a low control there, so that will take a while, but once we do get very good control there, it will be good. Powerful vassals want counter positions. We don't really care. Could increase happiness with them. But either this episode or maybe even next episode, we will take the duchy. And when we do take the duchy, then we get duchy. Then we push for Hellas. Then once we get Hellas, we start forming. Basically, we start taking the islands. We start taking as much land as we can until we are big enough to where no one can really stop us. And then we take the Byzantine Empire. So, that's our small goal currently. Our main goal for this episode would be earning money. Yes, earning money to potentially build something within my lands to generate either more gold or even something to do with weapons. So, bleeding out, barracks infirmary. When a severely injured soldier is brought in, he's losing too much blood. Chill runs down my spine. I'm like, hope. Suddenly starts thinking of my liege. At my side, he rolls up his sleeves and looks at me. Alright. Let him bleed out. He deserves no better. No. We save him. Our patient screams and thrashes. Even though 3 grown men weigh him down, every step of the way is a battle. But my liege remains calm, and eventually a quiet focus settles over us. I am not sure how we managed, but in the end, it seems like the soldier will live. That was an impressive feat, my lord. My liege says with a tired smile. It was an honor to serve at your side. We've become friends. So I've just become friends with my liege. Alright, that's just throwing a spanner in the works. So since we're playing as the character, we won't be fighting. We won't be taking any more land from our liege. That's interesting. So now we can't fight my liege. That sucks. I would get... Your wards get additional skill. Let's do that. But yeah, now we won't be fighting our liege because he is our friend. So fighting your liege, who is your friend, is not the best. So we won't be fighting him, which just means that we get to spend our money with this character. We get to build influence within our own lands, and when he does die, or when we die, we then can push and we can take this duchy. So basically that's what's going to be going on. But, until then, it's really just, I suppose now it's going to be a waiting game. Building up the support within our own lands. Preparing, maybe forming some alliances, stuff like that. Probably should have married my daughter off as a quote-unquote gift to a lord, but at the time I didn't have a son, so had to do it like that just for that purpose. But so the Byzantine Empire is fighting West Francia. We're the attackers. What are we fighting over? Fighting over something really small. Oh, okay, so you're just fighting over that. That's pretty, I guess you're weakening them, so not really too worried. As count, I've been obliged to attend a local sparring tournament. But the contestants have been delayed and the tourney won't start for at least another hour. Looking around, I notice my friend, my lord, my liege, sitting under a nearby pavilion, clearly bored half to death. On the other hand, I've noticed a merchant dropping off a cart of spiced wines. Best friend. He'd go to his friend. I can see him. Like, I know he's sadistic, but I can see him going to his friend. And he's a wise man, and just that's just how I can see him doing that kind of stuff. Probably the only system I don't like in Crusader Kings 3 is you have to pay for ships every single time you want to take a fleet. I know it makes sense for some factions, like maybe they don't have a fleet stuff, but pretty sure it's the same when you pay for the Vikings. You're still gonna pay for a fleet, and it's kind of like, but you know, it's kind of a waste. It's like you wouldn't actually pay for a fleet. They would have long ships and stuff like that. So, but you know, maybe they'll change it in the future. I don't think they will, but you know, it adds in that dynamic where you know you have to also worry about your cash while fighting, because if you continuously fight and you don't worry about your cash and you're sending your armies over here, over there, and stuff, you'll get stuck. So my liege has gone to war with. Oh, hasn't gone to war with anyone. It's just a peasant uprising. Interesting. Alright. Just peasant uprising over here. Probably raise his men over there. No, he's gonna raise them here. Interesting. Apparently he doesn't have any men. Where's all your men gone? Lost all of his men. That's interesting. He must have a run-in with Francia. That's the only way I could see why he doesn't have any men. Is that he obviously had men running around or something, and he just lost them all because he ran into Francia by accident. It's the only thing I can see. But he's also friends with Athens too. Athens. Athens is massive too. Athens has all here and there. Like it's a lot of land. Should get faith Orthodox. Tengri, Catholic, Christiani, Islamic, Shari. I call it Sharia Islamic, just as an overall. Apparently, my boy has come to age. Fortune builder. So my boy is no longer a boy. He's now a man. He's content, fickle. What's up with us all being fickle? Paranoid. That's worrying. Stress gain plus 100. Fortune builder. So plus 6 stewardship monthly stewardship life experience and albino. Nice. Okay. So when he comes to the throne, or when he becomes the next count after us, at least he will be generating gold, I suppose. I'm tempted to go for either the outpost or outpost, military camp, or quarry. I feel like I'm for the military camp. Tell you what, I'm gonna buy the bullet, go for a military camp, which we just get high 10s first, but eventually once we get it all the way to living squares. You know, be a lot. Alright, is that paused? Awesome, paused. Still trying to get used to everything with the game. So you are 16. Let's marry you off to someone young-ish. 20's looking like the youngest I've found so far. 17 and a barony. We don't want a barony. They won't be able to help us. Alright. Let's go back to the 17 with the barony. And let's club-footed. We don't want club-footed. Right box. Tell you what, we're going to go for the... It's in between these two. So keep going down. 16. Tell you what, we'll do her. I know it's no military alliance, which is unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? Yeah, go away, opinion. Oh, well, at least our character doesn't have any stress level. So, clear-headed, which is great. I don't think our next character is going to be as good as this character. You know, you never truly know. So a lot can happen. We are faithful. So gold 1.3. This is going to add an extra 100 troops to us, so we'll be 818. Whereas my liege is 821 currently. I believe you can get more. I feel like you could. Yep, you can get 1,000. And then his allies are 1,000 as well. So when I said that I thought he lost men, it was his allies. It was Athens that I thought had lost men. It actually wasn't him. So, but I think if I'm going to, you know, take Athens and Aki, I think I gotta get a duchy ally of my own, maybe Epirus or Thebes, basically Macedonia. It's in between those two, or even going down to Anatolia, trying to get an ally out of someone is going to be the main thing. Just someone that can bring in the extra troops that I may need. I'm looking around. Epirus looks like a good one. You guys aren't actually... Levies... You rely mostly on men-at-arms though. So, that's probably why they're probably a bit more decent. But they are fighting Larissa. Ah, that's what. They don't have any men. They're fighting their own vassal. Okay. I was like, where's all their men? But if they're fighting their own vassal, that makes more sense. Doesn't matter who controls Epirus and, you know, Macedonia. I'll just bounce between both of them. Quoted passage from the scriptures about holy virtues. I should prove that I've paid attention by quoting a passage of mine, which complements his personality. What's your personality? Paranoid, arbitrary, general. Say compassion. I reckon compassion would have been one of the ones. You gotta be pretty compassionate to be a priest. You'd think. Like that's... You'd think that's one of the main things. But you know, I've read enough history books to know that most... You had two types of priests. You had the ones that were really pious and holy, 100% followed like Christ's rules and God's rules and stuff, and then you just had the others who were just greedy and just wanted power basically. But you know, that's you get that everywhere. So it's not just down to the one person. Switch schemes. I'm already friends with my lord. Where's this angry dope? 55. Mate, you can be angry with me. I don't care. You can be angry with me too. You're both not good at anything. Forget my counsel. He's good with learning. I feel like you. Okay, you're not one of my vassals. Actually, okay. He's gonna be angry with me, but like he's better, and it gets him off my ass. My other guy. He's not good with much. He's good with learning, but I don't even think. No, I can't put him in for learning. I'll just sway him. This guy should like me a bit better now. Yes, powerful vassal. 42. Cool. It's all about keeping them all on your side. Trying to play the slow game. Could create a holding. A temple must be constructed in this country first. The Greek culture has the city planning in. How far are we to the city planning? We're doing that now? We are doing that now, okay. So then we can build village center, shrine, prayer halls, and trading posts. 31 years from now. Then the Casabelli mustering grounds. Size of men-at-arms +2. Max number of men-at-arms. Regiments +1. The barracks. Interesting. Don't think we can build a barracks, eh? No, we can. Don't know why it didn't. Thought we could. Yes. Just looking at the state of like the world currently. It's interesting. Ghana is going real big in Africa. Byzantine Empire, basically kind of the same at this point. West Francia taking over most of its brothers' lands. Spain, not losing land, but not gaining land. Like if you look at the Islamic Sultan, like just the Islamics trying to push through and take whatever is left of the Christian domains. The Vikings, Jorvik, coming up here, taking most of Mercia, or all of Northumbria, I believe. All of Northumbria has been taken. Started pushing into Scotland a bit. Yeah, keep it short and professional. He's taken parts of Mercia. So, you know, he will eventually take the rest. Once he does take all of Mercia, I believe this is Mercia, maybe? No, okay, no. So this is all Mercia. Once he takes all of Mercia, Wessex will be easy pickings for him. I believe Alfred does have allies. But, you know. How are you going to stand up to the might of Vikings? Okay. I love it how my levies, like, just don't upgrade, like, don't reinforce. I feel like there's a way to get them to. I feel like you've raised them, then you disband them. Okay, yeah, there we go. I thought, yeah, I did think that was how you did it. Not necessarily go up. could get basically 300 light footmen, 300 bowmen. Could do that. It's a possibility. But I think while we play as this character, Constantine, as long as we play as him, I think we should build up the money. I think because we can't go against our liege while he lives. While our liege lives and while I live, we can't go against him. So the plan will be with this character to build up and just try to get gold and build up my lands and do that. That is going to be the plan. What are you? You are my spy master. Okay. Okay, so I did have a barony. I thought I had a guy who was a baron underneath me, but he holds a city. So I am the only one with the castles. Okay. So 2 cities, 1 city here, 2 castles. Just like try to think like how I get constructed building. I think the next thing over here would be the quarry. Do the quarry because it also gets rid of construction. So you know, do it here. Do that next. So once I get 100, do the quarry. I think we've done the quarry over here. Simple stone quarry. Yes, that's been done over here. Then over here as well, we will do the military camp. Because then I've done gold and troops. So that we can keep that going. And then maybe when my character reaches, I'd say about 70. We're going to say 70. We will then use some of our gold to actually upgrade the bowman and the light footman. We'll do it that way. Currently, 100% upgrade our lands, prepare for the war to come against our liege. As soon as we've done that, everything should fall into place. And when everything falls into place, everything becomes easier. Bulgaria has gotten 100% smaller. And I find that interesting because, you know, Hungary hasn't even been formed yet. I don't think Hungary is going to be formed at all. Apparently we've taken over here, so now we've broken up a bit of their land. Just trying to... I would come for here. Amin, High Chieftain. I'd come for Amin, unless they're allied with anyone. They're allied with like little... They're allied with like little people. Like no one like big or anything. So I would attack them, take their land, probably push up here. Because you got the Khazari will be coming along. The horsemen. Definitely a lot going on. And we're only in 893. The year of our Lord. We'll do scientific, I think. You can buy claim interactions. Just like, I'm trying to work out. I'll do this, whatever. It's our son. Have you got her pregnant? Bastard. So she's a bastard. Luckily, we do not put crap on bastards. I feel like... Okay, so she is a lowborn. I just married my kid off to a lowborn, but... Honestly, our house is obscure. Not even insignificant. They're obscure. So, you know, we got that time to, you know, marry lowborns and do this, do that. We got the time. It's not like we have to worry. So defenders, attacker. You attacked as well. What's going on here? Our liege is part of one of the attackers against So we're helping Bavaria against Lothringa. We got some Irish myth in. We got Alba. We got someone over here in kind of, I want to say like Hungary, Balkan. Balkans are here-ish, but probably we're Poland. I'd say half Poland, half so just there. And then obviously the Byzantine Empire and Bavaria and Cornwall. Interesting. It's an interesting mix. I'll give them that. That's very interesting. We could actually even go help if we really wanted to. Could go and take my 700 men over there. Wouldn't do much, but probably wouldn't gain anything from it either. I think I'd lose more gold than I would gain from taking their land. But this should be, I'd say this should be an easy war. If the Byzantine Empire wasn't controlled by the AI, just go straight for their main capital, take down whoever's taking that. Let's see what Alba's 87. 172. Attacked a leader. Our legion is being attacked once again by the crappy peasants. Sorry, my liege is liege. Not even my liege. The whole Byzantine Empire has a peasant revolt. Jeez, West Francia is very quote unquote fractured. If they didn't have this little corridor connecting them, it'd be even worse. But like, just this little part in Africa, like top Africa, and then Sicily, rent a part in Sicily there. This all makes sense. Then I rent a part in like I think this is it's either Serbia or Croatia. Just that rent a part there. Have they got any other random parts, or is that all? Nah, that's all. I admittedly we can't talk like Byzantine Empire. Just have this random plot of land like right there. Got no idea how they got it, but they do. But we've almost hit another 100 gold, and we can build the quarry. Hopefully, before the episode ends, we will get 100 gold, and we can build that quarry. And then next episode, we will probably be... So we're only 48 currently. That's interesting. I thought we'd be a bit older. But, what can you do? So the rebels / peasants have actually taken a bit of land. But these 2,000 troops, decent quality, should be able to absolutely wreck them, you'd think. Seeing as how they're peasants. But the war up here, going half decent. Sieges are probably the only thing that's going to take their time, is all the sieges. But also, if you can like take out the allies, like that's a massive blow. Someone's gonna come up here and like take all of Alba, just so that they have nowhere to reinforce their troops. Come up here, you just absolutely destroy Alba. I'd say that should be Cornwall's job, but they only got 312 troops. So, and Bavaria wouldn't be able to do it. It would have to be the Byzantine Empire, and even then. No, I thought those were enemies. Even then, probably won't work. Issue of fertility. I've sent my physician to handle everything from leeches to rotting bodies, but the discomfort on his face is something entirely new. As your physician, I'm the guardian of your health, he says, staring down at his shoes. That also includes your reproductive health. I can make a texture that might help you and your wife. Also read about some experiment treatments with promising results. Trying to think. Like, actually, just want some. I feel like it'd be. I just want some advice. Cause like, I don't think he has any problem. He's got kids. I know she's 49. He's 49, but they have kids. So like, kids aren't the problem. She's having problems getting kids though, but kids aren't the problem. And she not. Oh no, they do have a kid. My granddaughter. I have a granddaughter. That's nice. So, but you know, I got kids. I got my line going on. Like, I don't have to have a tonic to have kids. I've got 2 kids. In fact, I think my daughter doesn't have any kids. She got lover's pox though. She's friends. Are they really friends though? The joke. But like yeah. Have you got any friends? No. Interesting. But 100%. Great pox, my poor daughter. Today I was given grave news. My daughter, future is uncertain. Death lingers close by her. Besides, yet she might survive. Only God knows if she wants to know her daughter should be treated. Only what's necessary. Treatment temporarily has few risks. I'd say be cautious. Don't do anything that would cause harm. But it gains reduced disease, which is nice. Might lose the pox. Great pox can be inherited. It's nice. She's honest, generous, and arrogant. You're my marshal and you haven't given my daughter any kids, but you've got 2 kids of your own. He's got kids of his own. And so on and so on. But guys, I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. And if you did, make sure to smash the like button. And if you are new, feel free to subscribe because I do this every week. And I will see you guys next time.